Hello everyone, it's Deb Mullen coming to you live from my home office in Columbia, South Carolina, where the temperature is, God only knows, somewhere in the 100 degrees. But at any rate, I'm coming to you today to give you yet another tip on how to be memorable. You must remember the last thing you ever want your customers and clients to say is, "Excuse me, do I know you?" Come on. That is the worst possible thing that your customer can be confused about. They have to know who you are. They have to know what you stand for. And in order to do that, you need to stand out. So today's message is, what is your type? That's right. Tall, dark, and handsome, athletic, rock star, bold, lean and mean. Now, I'm not talking about your type in men, or women for that matter. I'm talking about typefacing and the type that you use in your send out cards greeting card. So as many of you know who already use send out cards, we have these marvelous fonts over here. But what people get really confused about is what font to use, how big to make the font, and how many fonts you should be using inside of a card. So to begin with, I want to talk to you about the typesets and the type of fonts. So tall, dark, and handsome could be something like this. Very dark, very bold, very handsome. An athletic type might be, let's see. How about an Arial Rounded? An Arial Rounded at an 18 might get 21 might get your point across. How about a rock star? Let's go down here to Rock Salt. That's your rock star font. And oh, by the way, you can just click on another color. If black doesn't work for you and you want to be rock star blue, or better yet, rock star red. That's how easy it is to change the font and to change the size of your color. Serpentine, bold. Luckiest Guy, even bolder. Change 1, extremely bold. 24, very, very large. Lean and mean. What could be a lean and mean font? Digital. Very thin, very fine, very distinct. You can even go ahead and change that to green, because when you're lean and mean, it's probably because you're eating all that good green stuff that keeps you lean and mean. So why do I talk to you about this? Well, a lot of people type their card and the next thing you know is they have defaulted to, let's say a Lucinda font, which is a handwriting font, and they have it at an 18 because it looks very good in the card at an 18. However, when that card arrives, that print is massive, and a massive print screams your message. And when you scream your message, you turn your customers and clients off. So it's a good bet to always keep your font between a 12 and a 14. It may look small on the card, but trust me, when the card arrives, it's exactly the way it should look. Now, another tip that might help you out a great deal is if you create a card, especially a card that's going to someone special. I mean, they're all going to someone special. You might want to send the card to yourself first. If you have an opportunity to get the card and see what an 18-point font looks like, what a 12-point font looks like, it will help you in the future as you are creating your cards. Now, another little feature here that I don't point out a lot because I'm huge on centering my text, but you can align your text to the left and you can align your text to the right. I like centering. When things are scented, they always look well put together. So for me, centering is the easiest way for me to do that. We have a couple of really cool fonts in the system that I like to use every now and again. Unique, I like to call them. And one of those is this shadow font, which has the unique lettering around the letter, but the inside of the letter is blank. Shadows to Light. Another one of my favorite fonts because it has a handwritten look to it. When sent at a 14 font, it looks just about the right size in your card. So these are just some of the ideas that you might use when typesetting your card. Also, I want to point out really quickly, especially if you're new and just starting to use send-out cards, don't forget to go to the back panel and set up your custom brand. You can put multiple brands on the back of your card, but it's really important that you get that set up when you send your first card, because then it will be set up in your back office and it will default to that back panel every time you send a card, even on your mobile app. So, what type are you? I'd spend a little time, get into your Send Out Cards account, type some cards, check out the fonts, and decide what you like and what you want to use in your business. So when your customers get their card, they're going to say, oh my goodness, I just love so-and-so. He just stands out because he sends out cards. See you on the flip side, guys.